Bury Me Beneath the Willow. Traditional American folk song. This is going to be in the key of G, so we're using a standard G tuning. It's going to be 4/4 time. This is a pretty basic arrangement. First position chords, primarily. Pretty simple rolls, straightforward rolls, but we're going to mix the rolls up a little bit just to create some variety and also to bring out melody notes. We changed the rolls a little bit for the timings because I want to hear as many melody notes as possible. You'll notice like the first two measures. This is kind of a forward roll all the way. You get into the third measure. That's a forward reverse roll. Forward, reverse, and then in the fourth measure, alternating thumb. So right there in the first four measures, we're using three different rolls for melody and for variety. Let me mention one thing about tuning. This particular song, we want to hear melody, and a lot of times we're going to hear adjacent strings together. So it's real typical that on the second string, we like that third fret of the second string to be the same as the open first string. So those two guys ring. And sometimes we have to flat the second string just a little bit to achieve that. Well, in this song, we want this fourth fret of the third string to ring out the same as the open second. So you might have to tweak your tuning just a little bit because we got to, because you're going to hear those two guys together in this song. Melody is happening in the bass. So let me just check what I've got here. G string, pretty much right on the money. Fourth string, again, pretty much right on the money. Third string, just a tiny bit flat. Second string, pretty much right on. First string, I've come up with that just a little bit to sharp it. So instead of bringing the second string down, I brought the first string up just a tiny bit to help that third string, fourth fret match up with the open second string, third fret match up with the open first string. Because of the equal tempered tuning that we use, it's a little bit of a compromise. Well, in this particular song, that's how I've tweaked the tuning, because I want to hear some melody, and when we have two strings ringing adjacent, we want to hear those guys as the same note. Alright, let's go through this song measure by measure and see how we can play it. We start out with a slide. Forward roll. You want this slide to arrive at the same time that you're hitting the second string. Like that. Do that with me a couple of times. This is Bear of the Bury Me. So. Then and that's the first note of the second measure. So let's play the first measure and the first note of the second measure. This is bury me. So I'm just moving, I'm fretting the third string with the middle finger, moving him after the slide to the fourth fret, moving him to the fifth fret, and then back down to the fourth fret. Forward roll. Let's do that another time together. And of course we start on beat 1 here. There's no pickup. There can be a pickup between verses, but I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Bear, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bear me again. Bear me. All right, that's the first measure. So, fretting just this, on the fourth beat of the second measure, just fretting the third string second fret, and then jumping right to a partial C. Fretting the first two strings of the C chord, index finger on the second string first fret, ring finger on the first string second fret. That leaves the middle finger free to move around a little bit. In fact, just play around with this a little bit while we're doing this. Hold those first two strings with the middle finger, hit the open third string, and then fret the second fret. So, I'm still holding the first two strings, and then move over to the fourth string. In fact, hammer him on to the second fret of the fourth string. Open, hammer, open third string. So play around with that so you're a little bit comfortable holding a C chord and moving the middle finger between the third and fourth string. Because that's what's going to happen here. Forward, reverse, roll. And I've added him down on beat 4. Forward, reverse. And then in measure 4 we're going to change to the alternating thumb. Willow. So for willow, willow. So how do you count this fourth measure? 1 and 2 and 3, E and 4 and. So we've got eighth notes and a 16th note hammer in here on beat 3. 1 and 2 and 3, E and 4 and. Let's slow that way down and do that together a little bit. 1 and 2 and 3, E and 4 and. Let's try it again. I missed the fourth beat. 1 and 2 and 3, E and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 4. Let's wrap that around a few times just to get the feel of it. So that's the sound you're after. Willow, willow. Getting into measure 5, we're going, staying with an alternating thumb, open G. So we're into a D7 here. Tree. Then we're going to walk the bass up into measure 9. Then this is kind of a repeat of the beginning. Then shall know where I am asleep. So this is the same thing. Then shall know where I am asleep. Measure 13 again to the G, forward reverse roll. We get just a slight variance here, again because of the melody and the words. And perhaps So this is the 4th fret of the 4th string. That may be the toughest part of all, to get to these notes correctly. You're going to fret the 4th fret of the 4th string, open 3rd, 2nd fret, and then back to that 4th fret of the 4th string. Perhaps she'll weep for me. Okay. Starting with measure 13. And perhaps she'll weep for me. Then after me, we've got a little G lick. Could be any G lick you want. I stuck this one in because it goes pretty good. We got this. So I got into measure 16 just a little bit there to finish that phrase up. We got so thumb, thumb. In this case, I would play this slide on the 3rd string, 2nd to 3rd fret. Use the index finger on that 3rd string, because you're going to go hit the 2nd string with the middle finger, and then come right back to the index finger on that open 3rd string. This puts your hand in a pretty good position. Do that a few times. So da 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 da. And again, I want that slide to arrive at the same time that you hit the open 2nd string. Da 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 da. Then we're going to hit the 4th string 2nd fret and pull it off. Da 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 da. 4 and 1, 4 and 1. Da 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 da. Let's see if we can wrap that little phrase around. So we're really starting on the and of 2 in measure 15. Da 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 da. Make that pull off nice and distinct. Okay, now starting at the beginning of measure 15. And then the last measure. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're back into the beginning. All right, let's go through the whole thing together. We'll take it real slow and see if there's anything we've left out here. 1, 2, 3. This is slow. 4. C chord, middle finger, hammer, G, D7. That's really just a fill there. Walk up. All right. Bury me beneath the willow.